Hello and welcome to Walnut Lodge. This week we are down in the lavender field. The lavender field tags right onto the bottom of our garden. Shall I take you down there now? Right at the end of the orchard, if you follow it right the way down, is our lavender field. Now this is one of the first projects that we did when we moved in. And the intention is we want to create some essential lavender oil. It's good for the bees, but we want to create some essential oil lavender. We put in 200 odd lavender plants. The variety is Grosso, and this is their third year, and they're just coming into flowering, but they need a little bit of maintenance, so we're just weeding them. Originally we ploughed the whole area and planted them all up on a grid format, but the last 2 years we planted them wide enough so that we could get a lawnmower in between them, and the last 2 years we've spent the time mowing in between them and then spot weeding, which we're doing now. It probably takes us about, I don't know, a day and a half, a month I would have thought, to keep it looking good. And they're overdue now, so we're just doing some routine maintenance on them. Lavender field all now done and weeded. We've a couple of gaps in it where things have died, but we've taken some cuttings, another 2 gaps over there, but it's looking pretty good. So these are the cuttings we've struck to replace some of the lavender in the field. Early days yet, but we're hoping to take. While I was trimming back the edges, I found some Lychnis, this pink, cerise pink flower. So I'll take some seeds of that. There's some here and there's some right down the bottom near the field. But I'll take some seeds of that because I want to introduce that into the more into the garden. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, there's some more over there as well. It's a pretty flower. Just beyond our lavender field is a field, and this usually has corn in it. And it's just been ploughed in the last couple of days, so I think it's either been ploughed or it's actually been seeded. It might have been seeded, so we should get a crop of corn here. It's nice seeing the corn in the summertime. Just to the other side of the lavender field is the last area that we've not really touched. There's some bamboo growing in there, which we snip out for canes in the potager. But I did mow it last year, but it's gone back to being completely overgrown. But we'll get around to it. Following that, or the other side of that I should say, is a ditch, and that's all overgrown as well, so we need to do something with that. But these are the last remaining areas of for us to sort of tackle. While we're down here, I'll show you the walnut tree. This is the walnut tree that we got married under. And for our first year, we've got a nice healthy crop of walnuts. Next door to the walnut is our fig tree, and we've been training this over the last couple of years. The whole area was completely overgrown, and one of the branches was coming out to around about here, and it was completely overgrown with brambles and weeds and all sorts. So we trimmed it all back. We trimmed it back hard, and what's happened is new shoots. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. The new shoots have grown at the bottom, and then next winter we'll trim the top branches off, because any figs on it we just can't pick. The branches at the bottom seem too new for figs. I can't see any growing on there at the moment, but hopefully I'll thin that out a little bit, but we should have figs next year as well. So that's just about it for this week's episode, and I'll see you next week.